Big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring today's video. Have you ever had that feeling of constantly wanting to escape from life? Relieve yourself from the realities of everyday life, bills, monotonous routine, bad weather, bad habits, escape from the dissatisfaction of who you are and the life that you live? Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the why, wanting to discover my life mission. Why do I do the things I do every day? For what? And how am I growing, evolving, and becoming a better version of me? And in turn, helping the world become a better version of itself, both people and land. The question I've been asking myself, what does it mean to live an intentional life? My answer as of late has been to have purpose and do things with purpose, to give back, connect with community, explore, ground, heal, and inspire others to live out their true, authentic beauty, all the while with an intention to connect more with women. So a couple of days ago, I cleaned the bus so I could take the red pepper out for a women's expedition for a weekend of ceremony, and boy was the red pepper super disgusting. She really needed a good deep clean. But it wasn't long after that we were able to hitch it up and ride, and it was a well worthwhile day of work.
Hello and welcome to the mountains of Virginia. I'm excited to be here with the red pepper, you guys. It's been a minute and it feels so good. And this is actually my first adventure in the red pepper without Justin. So I'm like only responsible for the bus and like need to remember all the things like what temperature before she overheats and how to make everything work. And I guess other than when Justin left me in Salt Lake City to go back to North Carolina for work, I was also solo running this show. I'm not completely alone. I have Odin and also two of my most favorite women in the world. We are here in like a nugget of a hole in, I guess, this like crevice of a mountain, and we are gonna be here for a few days just reconnecting with self, reconnecting with each other, and taking time to be away from our home routines and rituals, and just with an intention to kind of come together and create ceremony, have fire, eat good food, have good company, and just begin the journey of what will become hopefully a more consistent woman gathering, collective, retreat-like weekend experience. So I'm super excited to take you along on this crazy journey for this weekend, and yeah, I'm just glad to have you here with us. So here's to many more lady gatherings, and I'll have to introduce you to them when the moment is right, because they are cooking up a storm right now, and I'm excited. It's gonna be so yum. Where's your bowl? Come here. Go. Get it, Odin. I said I was gonna introduce these amazing ladies. Here is, how do you want me to say? I know her as Anne-Marie.
Anjali.
Anjali is her globally known name now. Fancy stuff. And Mackenzie, who used to live with us in the big house. Okay, so game plan is, it was like 2.5, 3 hours to get here, and we have to make fire because the sun is disappearing.
Yes.
And we're gonna have ceremony. And like, are we doing that? We're doing that outside, right? Around the fire?
Mm-hmm. The first time I've been in the bus in motion.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. And all the time you've seen it. Like,
yeah, isn't that crazy? It's always been stationary.
Anyways, all right, game on. So fire and get cool kind of night, because it's going to be cold. It's supposed to rain and snow and everything this weekend, so we chose a good weekend to get weird. You hear that?
Animals. Who is that?
Turkeys.
Frogs?
That's a turkey?
Turkeys? Wait, shh.
Speak to them. You know how to... They're having like a really serious
I don't know what that is.
conversation.
I thought it was a turkey. It might not be.
What is it, Odin? They're like, who are these people parked up on our property? That was funny. If any of you know, if you heard what animal that was, like, if you know what it is, tell us.
What can I help do? Is there anything? Yeah, can you turn up the the party mode.
Turn up the party mode.
Change it. You want me to be like?
Oh, it's out. Oh no, I did bad
Oh,
things.
did it?
Yeah,
That means it's out. The propane's out. I gotta go for that. That means I gotta go on the bus, unhook the Jeep, and go to a gas station and get propane.
What?
Dude,
Wait,
hold up. Let's back it up a little bit. The propane. We'll get the fire rolling, and I'll
put it on the fire.
Yes, man.
I've only done this all of my life.
Wait, we also have the grill
put
too.
it on.
Yeah,
Put
sweet.
it on the grill.
Yeah, we can do all the things. We can just do the flame. I could totally
We
go
just
make a fire and do the thing. You just gotta make hot coals first.
We're camping.
I'm the fire lady.
Okay, so classic that we would run out of propane and almost overheat at the top of the hill. We really smashed it. Man, I was trying to remember the last time I was in the bus and it was a long time ago. Reflection is real. Okay, so we're making dinner over fire, which means I'm collecting firewood. I'm just gonna make a pile here and then we're gonna come and grab it. Hey, Yodi. Are you on an adventure with me?
Why are you so cute? You're like, stop! A fairy or something.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
The only life that you know that I live is the life that you see on YouTube, and there's so much that happens behind the scenes and things that are said that are not shared, and here is one.
If you're vegan and you're single, hit me up.
Tag no. You like Toyota Tacomas?
Yes, if you are a vegan, Toyota driving, spiritual artist, I'd love to get to know you.
Sounds kind of magical.
Yeah, doesn't it?
This is the sound of plantains being fried on the fire.
By a Cuban.
That's a way better way than the way that we made it.
You know what's crazy? This double bag, this brown bag situation has been the most clutch way to smash Chestnut so far.
Say that this is like
Because it's absorbing the oil. Normally it like makes it a slick process and it's a pain in the ass, but doing it through the brown paper is awesome.
I love cooking and eating outside.
I know, me too.
Yay.
It would have been boring in the bus.
Yeah, this worked out. I was just telling Mackenzie, this worked out so much better.
If the leaves were here, you'd be in a nook. It would be cool. That's how we saw it in the picture.
Right.
When you said it's gonna be raining for zip lining, I'm like, oh god, I gotta bring like all the things.
Yeah, I brought my rain jacket.
And then I realized the only thing I have is a raincoat.
Yeah, you brought it with you? Oh, what the?
I forgot that I owned one.
Wait, if we're gonna do ceremony, then we
Yeah, how does that work with you? You want to do your bowls outside? You
Yeah.
need, like a bunch of. We have all the blankets.
Oh, really?
I
Some of them are
would
really
prefer to do it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be more prepared instead of rushed. I would feel like I'd be rushing and
Why would you? Be, oh,
Wait,
to set it
rushing
up?
into what?
yeah, just setting up and like
There's no rush, and it's not just you. Don't feel like you have to like make it a specific. way.
yeah.
I want it to be like
Okay,
all
good.
of us just contribute what we want to
Yeah.
contribute for the evening.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like we'll do some of what you want to share, and I don't know what you want to share, and I brought this. So yeah.
Okay, sweet. You're welcome to eat one if you want to try one.
Yeah. Wait. Did you put the salt?
On this side, yeah, on these.
Whoa, they're like so crispy.
Do you want one of these or no?
Howdy, boy. You want this cookie?
You could take him somewhere. Place. Adoption place.
Oh, you mean like PetSmart?
No. Like a legit like a pet adoption place.
Oh,
Love you, boy.
Yeah.
Hello. From my bathroom. I don't think I've ever spoken to you inside the bathroom. I've lit some sage because I'm at wit's end with our toilet. It's a whole situation. The grey tank wafts good smells up our toilet and our sink, especially when we're driving, but mostly just when, you know, you're using the toilet. So I have this to make things smell better again. I'm talking to myself and 1,000 people.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Welcome to my bathroom. It smells better than it did when I just, you know, peed everywhere. Mostly
You
just in
peed
the
everywhere?
I mean,
Mostly
in the toilet. Hopefully only in the toilet. Mostly in the toilet. He's probably like, you're trying to play? Let's play.
You want to go? I want to wrestle. I know how to wrestle. You want to wrestle?
Honestly, he's probably just trying to play. Wow, this is stores. Oh my gosh. So it kind of worked out better that we ran out of propane because we got to fully enjoy and appreciate the fire. We sat in circle and essentially meal prepped our food for the weekend. We praised ourselves for being such organized women and that it's a part of why we love being women. Who else is a super smart, mindful woman? I bet you are. I had prepped some falafel from our Tiny Home Big Flavor cookbook before we left, so all we had to do was cook it up. And Angeli whipped up a dish from her Cuban roots, and it was delish. This time away was such a beautiful opportunity to remind myself not to let stress ruin my life, because really, what is life if you're not enjoying the journey? While we set goals and have intentions we aspire to reach, once we reach them, we just want more. It's in our nature. When is it ever enough? I find Justin asking me that a lot. The answer is always, it's never going to be enough unless I find the content in all that I have now, the journey that I am on now, and enjoy the dancing that I do all along the way to reach the goal. While we were setting up ceremony, we were preparing for this grand commencement when I realized that the grand commencement had already begun. Our life is the ceremony. There is not one end goal of celebration because each day is worth the celebration. Each day is the journey to the end goal and the most important day of all because it is happening now. So live your life as though you are in ceremony, because when we are in a constant motion to prepare for the end, we forget to live the journey.
That chime is from my grandmother's door, Mamita, to bring in my Cuban ancestral lines into this space. She has gifted me the compassion that I have in my body, my heart and mind. So I commence ceremony with honoring her doorbell. I want to bring in and call in all of the happy ancestors and spirits and our guides into the space and want to be here to support us, to give thanks and gratitude to the indigenous that supported and stewarded these lands that we're here sitting on currently. I'm going to clear and shift the energy, spirit. Either to illuminate when the sun is rising or setting, or when the moon is rising or setting, or certain constellations are where they're located in the sky.
Yeah.
We give thanks to the cosmos.
god, that's what I'm reading.
Babe is gonna be like, no.
Not today, George. What?
Kenzie, do you want coffee?
Oh look, the roses look so much better. They had like a rough ride to get here.
But I don't need a lot of it. It doesn't sit well with my stomach. Well, actually, not so much dairy. My body can kind of handle cheese. Milk is like too much because if I'm doing like a scoop of ice cream, that's a lot, you know. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Jackery because they are today's sponsor and they're such an incredible product. This is the 1500 Pro and I'm so glad I charged this thing up to bring it with us on this trip, considering we lost propane energy and have no propane in our tank. If you guys don't know about Jackery, they're a really amazing renewable energy solar product that allows you to take off-grid power and have it wherever you are and re-energize with the sun. We've had the Jackery units in super hot temperature weather and also super cold temperature weather, and it works in extreme environments all the way down to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can super rely on having power on really cold days when things might not be working, especially when you're living in the bus. Setting this thing up to charge in the sun is super easy. I'm gonna go do that now before the sun goes away because it's kind of like overcast and cloudy and I want to get the most of charging this thing back up. Over and out. Challenge. Oh, set it up.
Yeah, I've never done it actually.
So you actually just unzip. These ones are huge. This is one of their newer models and
These are big.
it's like 4 panels instead of 2, but they're all attached together. So they kind of upgraded that as well, which is really sweet.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, so you pull that out. And then,
Ooh.
yeah, so you would unfold it so it all tips down. That's crazy.
Wow. That's wild. I've never seen solar panels like this, I don't think.
Yeah, super portable, you mean?
Yeah. Well, and just, yeah, how they're so thin.
Yeah, they are pretty thin. Okay, I found it. The final one for these newer solar panels is one of these guys that you would just hook up into the solar panel portion, and then these are the older versions here where you can connect two solar panels into one plug for the Jackery port so that you could have basically 4 solar panels into the 2 intake ports for power. And then this is the older model, the Solar Saga, which is like half the size. Ta-da! And it's so easy. All you do is literally plug it in, and solar panel stuff can be kind of confusing when you're working with renewable energy and have to consider like inverters and converting it from DC and AC energy. It's for science whizzes, that's for sure. And I'm not, and Jackery makes it simple because you just plug and play.
Oh, send you the... Yeah.
Bam. Easy as that. Wow, 125 watts this whole weekend so far since we've been here and using it. We've only used 20% of the capacity of that Jackery, and we've used it for charging up camera gear, charging up phones and other devices that we have, and coffee. I don't even know where you are. There you are. Thanks again, Jackery. And if you guys don't have one, you can check out the link in the description below. They are a really awesome product. We've had various different sizes and versions of the Jackery units, and they've all come in super handy, especially living life on the road in the Red Pepper. We're going ziplining. It's a thing, it's happening. And we're all wearing like the bougiest of outfits to go ziplining. It's amazing.
It's going down.
Go ahead and put your right foot in the blue. Yep, you got it. Put your left foot in the black. Yep. Feel ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
This is a nice slow line. Okay.
Ready, slow. Go, go, go.
Nice.
You want to have your hands on the line when you're being clipped in and unclipped.
Gotcha.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Very nice.
Wow, that's so wild. Yeah. That was awesome. Oh.
Right, where you go.
Wow.
Do you want a job? You did a great job of braking there.
All
Ready?
right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a ground landing.
Okay.
You didn't even need the brake signal. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Our afternoon was spent by the fire, co-creating a piece of art. It was really interesting to see how each one of us found a unique form of contribution to the piece, expressing emotion, adding structure, fluidity, and energy into the work of art. I used to make communal weavings at my booth when I used to vend for Moonflower Child at festivals, and this was really reminiscent of those times where you learn to surrender to the other person and relinquish the control to release any form of judgment on what they might be contributing. You let the input of others become one with yours, and in the end create something beautiful in unity together. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much." After a long day in the outdoors, we set up our projector for a movie night, and who doesn't love popcorn?
Sure, there's a way. Move down to the bench, Scotty.
On this beautiful morning, we shared thoughts on women's gatherings, creating a collective and what we would each want to contribute. I'm so excited to be in the space of manifesting this into reality, where we can come together and offer the support we all need and are capable of giving and receiving as powerful women of the world. I look forward to more Yoni gatherings, but until then, feel free to be a part of the Chestnut Collective on Patreon, so you can be the first to know when we have our first gatherings on the docket. OMG, what a show this icy departure was. First, we had to call Justin to help get the hitch pot off so we could back the bus up, and I'm pretty sure that it was frozen onto the bus.
I think it's frozen. A little frozen on it. Okay, let me try again. So, like,
Can I FaceTime you real fast?
Discord.
That's as high as it goes, right? And then it should just come off? It's just not.
Then we had ice chunks falling on our heads, our fingers were freezing, and we were getting completely soaked.
There's so much ice falling from these trees right now. Oh! Oh!
But we are badass warrior women and we prevailed. Then, to top it all off, the roads were so freaking icy, and the air brakes kept getting depleted, going down a 9% grade of a mountain. Did they make it down the mountain alive? Stay tuned for the next week to find out. Just kidding. Spoiler alert, we survived and made it home just fine. So here's to many more women collective gatherings and getaways and ceremonial adventures. Can't wait to bring you all in the loop with what we are manifesting. À bientôt.